Hello everyone, this is Dragon001 coming at you live from pre-recorded video, and today we're going to be working on my reprogrammable lock that you guys might have seen, my ultimate PvP defense station competition thingy that I entered in. And so I'm going to actually show you guys what I came up for that, and it's my new reprogrammable lock. It's basically reprogrammable lock Mark III because Mark II was made by TCC and BT, and Mark III is... Basically, we built upon each other, and now we came up with one. So I'm going to be doing a tutorial, all the items you need, slot for how to build it. It's actually really cool. I really like it. But first of all, we need to thank someone for helping out my channel. So, today's helper is going to be the Ambassador. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to my Pumpkin Club. He's actually one of my good friends, so he probably subscribed over pity. But if he's watching, hi, Ambassador, or, well, I'm not going to say your name just because of, just a kind of like viewer protection or something like that. So I'm using your gamer tag or whatever you have on your channel. So thank you, the Ambassador, for subscribing. Now let's move on to the reprogrammable lock. So we're going to have to go over to my redstone tester and start flying because it's just going to go a lot easier. So as a lot of you know, a new update just got released, and to be completely honest, I'm working on a bunch of things for the update, but I haven't got it on video yet. So technically, this is my first one done since the Ultimate PvP Defense Station video, so it'd be kind of interesting. Might not be in the same order released, but it can happen. So here it is. It's a reprogrammable lock, and it's something that I really like. I did say in my video that it was 7x7x3, but I forgot to take into account this redstone patch on the top. So it would be 8x7x3, but whatever. And then there's also the levers. If you want to take that into account, it's 8x7x5. But to be completely honest, it's still really, really small compared to what I have clear in the basement of my bank, which is like 100 by 100 block system. And TSYS came around. No, the one I did was about 50 by 50. The one TSYS did was about 30 by 20. And this one is, as you can see, substantially, I can't say anything, smaller. So if you haven't seen the original video, it basically works like this. There's levers on each side. And if one of the levers aren't matching the one on the other side. So let's do this. So let's start down, up, okay? So you see there's a redstone output. That means that the other side is showing false. So let's go down, up, and it should turn off the redstone signal here, basically saying that, hey, we are all checked in and we're all good. So I really like this redstone design because it just makes things a lot cleaner. And yes, there's that thing going on in the background. So yeah, I'm really proud of this design because it basically is just a lot smaller than it has to be. And I really like how that works out. You can also do a thing where you could just have the redstone connect up to this torch. And, you know, actually, I might try that out. That'll be a thing at the end of the video and see if I can actually do it. That would be interesting if I could actually make this a lot smaller on camera. So let's go ahead and show you guys how to build it. So what you're going to need is you're going to need levers, a torch, a redstone, and half slabs. So what you do, and you can also change this tower part for different items, and then you can also encase it and like obsidian or whatever you want to do. So what you start out with this, and basically you make a T shape for TSYS because this is his design that he did, and I kind of changed it around. And then you go up here and you put basically blocks like this. This is pretty much all you need to place for blocks right now. So what you do is you put a torch here, and you make equal ones on the other side, and you add one right here, and then you add right here and here. You could honestly put this torch here and switch this torch or whatever. It doesn't really matter. You can do whatever you want. Then you go over and you place dust here and here. Well, redstone dust here and here and cross it over so that turns off the torches, and then you place that there. Again, you could do this just to make it a little more compact. That's what I did right there. And then what you do is you take this and you cross it over, and you do it, put that right there. Then you go over and you put 2 levers on each side. And there you go. That's one system set up, and so that's for one lever action. So basically you can see this one's down, this one's up, and that's circuits sent. And if they're both down, it turns it off. And if they're both up, it turns it off. So basically it checks and is kind of like a copycat. It's an and or gate that I modified to be shorter but longer so that I can stack them up. So what you do is, to make it stackable, you go ahead and you do this. And basically, if you can go over those spots, they are a little higher. So if you just place it directly over it, it'll default to the lowest point it can possibly go. And I don't know why I did that. Okay, right here, here, and here. So that, and then you have one kick out. Then you build on top of here, and you are ready and set to work on the next one. This is basically, you can make this as tall as you want. The only downside is that all of this redstone, all the power that's sent out, so like let's say this one's off, it'll only go up, so you're going to have to make a system that brings the power down for a door or something like that. You could use basically any type of door, so you could do my unhackable door or whatever, and so you put this there and they're connected. So you could you can choose to put this the half slab system on here afterwards, but it's up to you. It's up to you, honestly. So yeah, you just sit here and you constantly rebuild the same thing over and over and over again until you get it right. And I'm gonna actually do a little bit of checking and see if that other thing actually works that I was talking about at the beginning, basically redesigning it on camera. This might be very interesting. I don't think I'm gonna stop recording and come back and say, oops, I was wrong. I'm thinking I'm just gonna give it a shot here and see if I can actually make it smaller. So that's one way of doing it. And then you could just put a NOT gate on the side. Of course, this is basically, you can just put a NOT gate on the side over here and have it be connected to a door or whatever. Basically sends out a signal if the combination's wrong. And so that's kind of how it works. So I'm going to check something and be right back. And I'm back, and this is what I tried to do, and no, it does not work. So pretty much this is really the smallest you can make it. I have seen other designs that could make it pretty small. I did see one weird one. I have done research, and the average one is about 100 by 100. Big, like, supercomputer setup, but honestly, that's not what you need. This is just big enough. I have seen one that has been 20 by 20 or 10 by 10. It has been pretty small, but to be completely honest, this is the smallest. You can't really get smaller than this. So yeah, there's the design. I know I kind of cut off short, but it's basically repeating the same thing over and over and over again. So just rewind and do whatever you want there. So also another thing is, if you want to transfer the signal downwards, you can do it multiple different ways. You can have a spiral of redstone going down, but probably the best way to go about it is if you did this, and I'm gonna kick this guy out a little bit. One of the big perks I forgot to tell you guys about this whole design is that the redstone is actually very simple and very easy to remember because it's all repeatable and modularized. And what's really cool about it is that it uses little to no resources. To be completely honest, let me count each level. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 torches. 7 torches times 4, so that would be 7 by 7 times 4 is 28 torches. So you need 28 torches. Levers would be 8. So you'd need 8 levers. And redstone dust is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 per level. 10 per level because of these two. So 10 per level, that would be 40 redstone dust, 28 redstone torches, and 8 levers. And let's see the slabs. And this technically, some of these don't need to be slabs, but let's just say they're slabs for the benefit of the doubt. So we have 6 here, 8, and then 12, and 13, 14, and let's go 15, 16, 16. Huh. Oh, wait. 17, 18. Yeah, you only need 18 for each one. So 18 times 4 is 40... 72. So only need 72 half slabs. Wow, actually, that is pretty cheap. It is something to invest towards. I'm not saying that it's going to be like, oh my gosh, just like super cheap. It does cost some for you, but to put in perspective, it honestly isn't that bad. So let's get a door so that I can show you the output. Preferably iron door. Yeah. Okay, so let's go here and right there. Why is this torch here? I have no idea. So I'm just doing this to show you guys how the door will turn on and off and whatever you want. So let's check this out. So the door's shut. For now, should probably put a not gate on. Let's check this out real quick. So we pop this guy up and do this. So the door is open when it's locked. When the combination's false, it should activate this, which is on a bud switch. So let's... Why is this still powered? I'm still trying to figure this out. My bad. Let's just make it a little simple. I'm just gonna shift everything to one side, to be honest. Make it easier on me. I'll be right back after I've gone through all this funny business and all that kind of good stuff. And we're back. I know this is kind of like half built or whatever, but yeah, this is a way you can transfer the signal all the way back down. So let's just say we get it wrong. Door shuts. Switch it this way. Door shuts. Now, let's say we actually want it to be that way. We just go around here to this other side, flip this lever, and it creates it true. So this is how it's reprogrammable, or programmable, whatever you like to call it, is because you can make one side the side that you program, and the other side the side that you have to copy. So it's basically a big copy game, and it actually works really well. I'm thinking of making some games with this, because originally it was too big to put into any games, but now that it's modularized and smaller, I actually like it a lot better. So everyone, please like, subscribe, comment, and remember, as always, arrivederci, sayonara, and have a nice day. Bye! Bye! Oh, broke that. Bye!